Hi guys. Hi guys, this is Sports Flare Live, and I'm gonna be rebuilding the Seattle Mariners with rookie Ichiro Suzuki. This is a legend card and MLB The Show 19 franchise mode. So yeah, let's get this started. This team is not good other than Ichiro, and he was 27 in his rookie season 2001 coming over from Japan. And I felt, since I'm doing this, and I might as well also get the Ichiro Suzuki, current card, game card, because this was 6 years ago. He has since been inducted to the Hall of Fame, and about 20-ish games into the season, on May 1st, I'm gonna make this team insane, I cannot speak. And, Mother Flare and Father Flare. Okay, what the heck? Why are we just trading everybody? And if you're wondering how I did this, I did a fantasy draft with Legends. And Ichiro was a legend. I think he was a flashback because he was playing at the time, and he has not been in the game since. Also, what the heck? Did I forget to hire a hitting coach? That's my bad if I did. Because I'm hiring this dude. What up, Father Flare? Father Flare and Mother Flare will be in, and I don't know about Wave, and I don't know about and then I know Beard won't be in, and then Mother Flare will be in. So yeah, chillin', insane in the membrane. As we started out the season about 0-10, we're not much better. This is not what Ichiro Suzuki is used to. As Madison Bumgarner just went to the Braves. So none of the current players, except for legends, except for Acuna, he got drafted by the Mets, which I just could not have, and Justin Upton, which I also could not have. They're on the Braves. They're both current players, and then Yadier Molina's on the Cardinals, or should be, and so it's Albert Pujols. I'm going to go put him on there if I forgot to for some reason. Player search. I know I did this earlier. How is that fried chicken? It was bussin', Father Flare. Father Flare, I cannot speak. I'm not mad at you. I just was, yeah. Okay, Father Flare, you really had to say that. Yeah, he got drafted by Cardinals. Perfect. Yeah, baby. And this is, other than rookie Ichiro, this team is horrible. Yeah. And I'm gonna, on May 1st, okay, it is well past May 1st. On June 1st, then. Actually, no, I gotta go now. Do it now. But we're gonna go make this team insane with legends. Starting with Jeff Bagwell. Then going on to, I'm thinking Dustin Pedroia. Yeah, 99 overall, gotta get him. A lot of these guys are not still in the game. Anyways, Father Flare, yeah, you're being a bit, never mind, I just won't mention it, it's fine. Mike Schmidt, I don't think I'm gonna get him. Why'd I go like that? Him. Also, Chipper Jones is on the Chargers. Oh my gosh, the Dodgers, not the Chargers. Well, that's a bit annoying. I think here I gotta get, is Miguel Andujar. I gotta get Chipper. I mean, come on. What am I doing if I don't? Shortstop. I don't know what I'm gonna get off the top of my head here, but I'm thinking Omar Vizquel, or however you say it. I know he played for the the now Guardians, back then the Indians. Oh, Jose Reyes. I think I gotta get him. I'm gonna get him. Why am I sounding like that? And as unfortunate as it is, I'm not gonna get rid of Ichiro, but I'm gonna get the stolen base king, Ricky Henderson. R.I.P. Okay, I can hear my live stream. And then another person I'm gonna say R.I.P. to is Willie Mays, because we are gonna also get him if it lets me. There we go. Right field's good with Ichiro. Then we need a rotation in that. So we're gonna get Walter Johnson. I have forced trades on and ignore budgets on as well. Burt Bylevin, whoever that was. And then the great Bambino Babe Ruth. 1, 2, 3, and then okay, Fowler Flair. Anyway. And then Oral Hershiser, or however you say it. So this is what my rotation looks like. Burt Bylevin, Walter Johnson, Oral Hershiser, Babe Ruth, and then we're going to get, let's see here. I could see a Tom Seaver fitting in here good. So that's who we're going to get, Tom Seaver. So we got a rotation of Burt Bylevin, Tom Seaver, Walter Johnson, Oral Hershiser, Babe Ruth, and Babe Ruth. I don't know what I was thinking. Then Bruce Sutter, R.I.P. Yeah, not Robnin. Eric Gagne, yes, for sure. Ron Guidry. This is our bullpen, in case you were wondering. Craig Kimbrell. Rich Gossage. Yeah, I think that he was clearly a starter. Okay, yeah, that's Fergie, rather. Lee Smith, and then one more dude. Who shall it be? I'm not getting Rob Dibble, so we're going to go with Billy Wagner. Now, I take that back. We're going to get one more dude because we're going to make one of these dudes a closer. That one more dude is going to be... I think this is tough. I want to go Rob Dibble, but I don't like him, and I don't think he would fit well with his cocky attitude that he had. Like, no offense. Maybe Bruce Sutter again. Who knows? The older Bruce Sutter. Unless there's a real... Oh, but he's getting old. Craig Stammen, the new Padres manager. All these good guys are old. That's my only issue. Yeah, I think I know where we're going. We're going over to the... Oh, I know this is a bit insane, but we're going to get a younger Billy Wagner. And then we're going to make... I think we got to go Eric Gagne as my closer. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Or maybe no. 3.93, and that is not the right guy. And then a 4.76. Definitely Craig Kimbrell. Haha, old guys. Well, they're not old on their cards, Father Flair. That's the thing. They're legend cards. So, yeah. And then we need catchers, and I think I gotta go here with... Gary Carter, yes, legend on my Diamond Dynasty team. You should go check those live streams out whenever I do them. Then Ivan Pudge Rodriguez. And right field, I don't know what they're doing making Ichiro only 91. I'm not even juicing it. I'm not just making overalls insane. We're definitely making Ichiro a 99 because he's in the Hall of Fame. He got inducted this year, but being in the Hall of Fame is being in the Hall of Fame. How do you pronounce Fergie Jenkins' name? Is it Fergie or Fergie? Because I've heard both. Well, I've not heard both. I've heard Fergie, but I say Fergie. I don't like Ichiro being an aggressive base runner, but it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, and then we get rid of all these guys that were starters, except for Ichiro, of course. Legend. Okay, I don't think we're going to overcome a 10-39 record, even with legends, but you never know. Legends are legends for a reason. And how do we lose a game 7-1? Maybe it's because the Astros were banging on trash cans. I don't know that. I mean, it's fine that I said that, but it was to the Astros. I don't think they were actually banging on trash cans. As Jack Morris is going to the Pirates from the Yankees. So none of these guys are old Father Flair because they're legends, and it has it from a specific season. I think we can make an insane turnaround. These guys gotta get paid though. Lots of them. Bags. Also, it is a bit hard to hit in this game, so if I'm not doing great, then that's why. I mean, I think I could probably do it if I was forced to, and no one else we want. Whoa, okay, for a second I thought that said, Ichiro got cut, but it didn't, thank goodness, am I right? 2 games under 500 in our division, and obviously, we're trying to win our first ever World Series, and we do need a bit of a bench here other than Ichiro, so we'll get 2 or 3 guys for said bench. Yes, sir. And we're going to start out with, I don't know that I'd call him a legend. Also, what has happened? I like the Yankees and Braves. The Braves are my favorite, but what the heck has just happened here? Like, what in the world, dude? Freddie Freeman. I'm sorry, man, but what are you... The Yankees drafted Freddie Freeman. What the heck? Now let's see what my bench looks like. That looks much better than a center fielder and then a left fielder. That is not a 99, like a 95 maybe. Like not Larry Doby or Doby, however you say his name. I'm not 100% certain. Sorry about that, I'd not. Anyway, hello, Mother Flair, how are you? Now we just need a left fielder. That is not named Tony Kemp. I mean, we can have Ichiro, I'm totally fine with it. Fine. Jeez. With that. I cannot speak. Am I gonna get Joe Carter? I'm good. How's the stream going? Good. My record was 10-39. It was like May 20th or something like that, and I traded for a lot of legends. I just got my bench of legends, like legends for the bench too. But anyway, and I went from... Oh, okay, that's not good. I mean, I don't like that idea, but just for one rebuild, it should be good. Yeah. Well, we're going to have to let the CPU cut some guys, I reckon. Nope. And we've gone from 10-39 to 65-63, so we've won. What up, Mo? That's right, Father Flair. And how are you, Mother Flair and Father Flair? Creeping up on the playoffs, running up on that hill! And we win our division, and we're taking on the Orioles. And it looks like the game did cut Ichiro, which I ain't complaining about. Ricky Henderson led the league in doubles. R.I.P. Ricky Henderson. And he also led the league in WAR, wins above replacement, with 11.3. 55 doubles. R.I.P. to Ricky Henderson. Then Babe Ruth again. R.I.P. led the league in wins with 21 of those. Wow. Injured list, no one's hurt. That's good. Awards. Gold Glove, Ricky Henderson, and Cy Young is Tom Seaver. An American League MVP goes to Harmon Killebrew, who got drafted by the Tigers in the fantasy draft. And then Orlando Cepeda for the NL with 56 home runs, MVP. And 57 for Harmon Killebrew. And then Cy Young goes to Bob Gibson for the NL and Tom Seaver, my team, for the AL. AL. Jason Kendall wins the batting title for the AL. And then, yeah, we're going to get into some playing because I know y'all want to see that. I already fired my manager, but that's just insane. We went from 10-39 to trading for Legends around May 20th. And going from 10-39 to, and I did set it to where pitchers bat because that just seems fun. Especially whenever you get Babe Ruth on the mound, am I right? Anyway, I went from 10-39 to trading for Legends around May 15th or May 20th in the game. And I went from 10-39 to 90-72 as RIP, but we're going to be player locking. It's the Stolen Base King running up the hill! Ricky Henderson. Tom Seaver on the mound. The blanket gets yeeted as the Mariners and Orioles face each other. It's like a boxing match with John Cena. I misspoke for a second, but... It's like a boxing match with John Cena. I don't know what I'm talking about. Game 1 of the ALDS, we welcome you to the T-Mobile Park, where Ichiro, the Hall of Famer, at his age, what was his rookie season in real life, gets, he looks to get his first World Series ring. His age 27 season, that is. It's a flashback card. They should add him as a legend, as Ricky Henderson. He's dangerous when he's on. As that gets to the wall. I'm being told to stop, but I'm going through the stop sign. And a no-out leadoff triple for Ricky Henderson, R.I.P. I think I gotta try to steal home here. He's not looking, I'm going! He's off! Ricky Henderson is out! Okay, come on. Come on, man. We found a way to tie it. Don't ask how, because I don't know how. That's what I said. How you're good. That's good, Father Flair. And safe! As that is as that's a double. Darn, that was a risk, man. It sure was. And Mother Flair and Father Flair got me a drink, so shout out to them. I think it was tough. R.I.P. It's been a while since I've played a baseball game, in particular this baseball game, and it's been a while since I've watched baseball in general because of baseball season being over. LOL drank, that's right. Anyway, so I kind of did forget how to commentate baseball, but it is what it is. Who's on first? Jose Reyes. Or Reyes. I don't know how to pronounce it. I know he played for the Mets. And Ricky Henderson the other way! Base hit! Base hit! Ricky going to... No, they cut it off. And Ricky is out. Ricky Henderson is out. Brother Flair said he's ready for baseball season. Yeah, I am too, because it gives you something to do, because football's just on Sundays, and I don't really care for basketball. No offense to people who do. Like, you're doing... That's great for you. I stuttered a bit. I'm going to lay one down here. I'm going to lay down a bunch. Psych! I'm going to hit it! Oh, man, he's out. I want to see if Kingdom's a stadium. It's an old Mariners stadium. Not the Rangers. If I can speak, that would be great. Willie Mays with a great game. I mean, can he be blamed? Am I right? It should be illegal to lose with Legends, but we'll just find out. Yeah, and I'm going to be playing the Indians, now Guardians. And I just want to see if it was at the time a legendary stadium. No, it was not. Okay, cool. No, I don't want to play at Forbes Field, ironically. I'm going to play at... I'm not going to play there. I think we got to play at... I would do Coors Field for an advantage. And I'm going to do Coors Field. Home of baseball's worst team in rain. Walter Johnson is on the mound. Hot spicy running up the hill. Chocolate. And it will see if this hoodie is giving me bad luck. Or if it's like Kalen DeBoer and it's my good luck hoodie. Cause I always win. Yeah. Pouring down rain. That's some bad rain as Patrick Corbin delivers and Ricky Henderson lines it for a base hit. He makes a big U-turn around first, I'm sure. Hurt my neck for some reason. I don't know. I'm fine. I don't know. I get my neck and throat mixed up. Hopefully there are no doctors watching this, because they are someone that knows and does very well with those body parts. That's a liner caught. What are we doing? Oh wait, no, dang it! And I decided so that we could get more playing time instead of just playing with one player in particular, playing time with Ichiro, because that's what this live stream is all about. I decided to. I'm gonna play offense only, which means or bat only, in other words. Walter Johnson. Ground out, single 2-run home run. Oh no. I mean, I get he played in the 1910s, and he probably has no idea what's happening, but still. So we're just gonna be batting as Willie Mays, R.I.P., hammers that one the other way, but caught. So I'm going to be doing that for the rest of the... Sorry about that. For the rest of the postseason. We don't talk about that one. There we go. Get in! Cut! LOL. Chipper Jones, baby. Kipper Cones. Not really. Down 2, and he hits it well. Deep and gone. Mariners on the board. 2-1. Chipper Jones makes this 2-1 off Patrick Corbin. Boom. That's right. I just had to put the blanket up because Mother Flare doesn't like the blanket on the ground. Bags, baby. Jeff Bagwell. Larry! That's right. Now, weird batting stance boy, Jeff Bagwell. Gonna fix the snack. Be right back. That rhymes, but okay, Father Flare. Hit well by Bagwell! It will go back, and it'll go back to back to tie up this ball game. Bags! Jeff Bagwell has tied this ball game up at 2 off of Patrick Corbin, baby. Yes, finally, someone finally listened to me about the blanket. Back to back, that's correct, Mother Flare. By the way, with the blanket thing, I always put the blankets up. Like, whenever I leave here to go down there, and whenever before I go to bed, I do it. I just haven't told you. Gary Carter now, after back-to-back with 1 out, trying to make it back-to-back, but Larry Doby or Dobby, R.I.P., because I'm sure that he's passed with the catch. And who is this? I don't recognize him. Jose Reyes. I cannot tell the players other than Ichiro. I mean, I can probably, but mainly Ichiro is the only one I can tell with their face scan, as that is called. 2-2, though. The Seattle Mariners, Mariner up. And Mariner up, that makes no sense. Ground out, and now Walter Johnson. If he hits a home run, then I would go nuts, but because you never see pitchers hit home run, or you used to back when they batted, Walter Johnson, though, might have a say in that. That's back. And that might be the farthest a pitcher could ever hit a ball without it going out. Now Ricky Henderson. He hits it down the line. If it's fair, it gives me the lead, and it is foul. Gosh darn it. Excuse me. 0-1. That is a liner. Soast. I'm just kidding. Base hit. What's Father Flair having to eat? I know he's eating a snack. He's not timed or anything. Also, can Wave get in? They just have not. He's not responded, rather. Pedroia now. Whip. That's a liner base hit with Ricky Henderson. Stealing a base. He bobbled the baseball. Ricky's going to go home. And with that speed of his, it is heads up base running. The Mariners have taken a 3-2 lead. How do you like that? He bobbles the ball on a single that gets Ricky Henderson home to give the Mariners the lead, and now it's Ichiro, Suzuki, or just Ichiro. Why is Ice Flare ready for baseball season to start? Nope, don't go there, Ichiro. You're back. Welcome back, Father Flair. What are you eating? I'm just curious. Father Flair, you missed a single by Walter Johnson almost hit a home run. He didn't, but a single. I think he's frustrated with all his football teams. That's true. That's reasonable. Because he's trying to move on from football. And he doesn't really care for basketball. I'm eating oatmeal, okay. Anyway, so what you missed was Walter Johnson almost hit a home run, but he got out. Then Ricky Henderson got a single. Then Ricky Henderson was stealing the base, and Dustin Pedroia, overnight oats to be exact, oatmeal protein powder, milk and walnuts. Okay, Father Flair. And then Dustin Pedroia hit a single while Ricky Henderson was running, and then the fielder for the Indians, now Guardians, he made an error that allowed Ricky Henderson to score, and Pedroia was out at third. So yeah, Walter Johnson, oh dear, you've given up the lead. Oh no, okay. Willie Mays, another person who has sadly passed away, R.I.P. to Willie Mays. Okay, got it. And they just scored 2 runs. That is hit well. Back it goes! Willie Mays is out. Did you tell your viewers Happy New Year? No, I did not, Father Flair. Happy New Year, everybody. What are your New Year's resolutions for 2026? I feel like someone who makes an ad for TV, but if I have to do it, I will, as Chipper Jones hits it back and caught. I don't know who that is, but he makes the grab. And now Jeff Bagwell. That's a good question. Mine is to stop making fun of Brother Flair's hair. And then I don't really have any others that I know of. Brother Flair, rather. You missed out on Chipper Jones and Jeff Bagwell hitting back-to-back home runs in the second inning. They tied it. Because I think I was down 2-0 when you laughed. As Bagwell ties this game. 4 apiece. His second on the day. How about a Mariner? Patrick Corbin. This is a bad answer, but I don't really do New Year's resolutions. I like those, aka Father Flair, so yeah, those are good. I don't really do it either, so I don't really have any, and I'd like to make some improvements in my physique, how my body looks, and I want to show you, Sports Flair, how to do some lifting. Okay, Father Flair. 4 apiece. And Gary Carter sends this ball back on the warning track at the wall. It is caught on the track. Oh, it sounded like Chip Carey. Ooh, of course. Larry Doby or Dobby. And maybe I'll make some more YouTube videos. Okay, Father Flair. He did. And he strikes out the side there, Walter Johnson. I'll be right back. I'm floating with trees like Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm sorry, but I'm back, guys. I just wanted to sing that. Dobie. Oh, Dobie, not Dobby. That makes sense. As Reyes gives this one a ride, will it bloop down? It will! At least a double, and it kicks back to Dobie, and Reyes is trying for third, but he's got it! Jose Reyes leads off the inning with that triple, or Reyes. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's not important. He finds the gap, and while that ball is bouncing, with that 95 precious speed of his, he gets to third. Barely, but not barely, with ease. And now, who is it? It is Walter Johnson. Oh, dear. Nice. That's right. Well, I don't know that I trust in Walter Johnson to get the run in, but he will! Walter Johnson, my pitcher, will somehow get a double to give me the lead back. Walter Johnson, baby. He can hit too, just like the great Bambino Babe Ruth. Ow. Ricky, the stolen base king, Henderson. R.I.P. Wow. Oh, yeah, that's right, Mother Flare and Father Flare. And Ricky Henderson lines it caught, and I cannot tag whenever it's a pitcher, you know. I think his nickname was Night Train. I know that there's Night Train Lane of football. I forgot whose nickname that was. Dustin Pedroia now. He's got an RBI this game. Does he have two? Does he have two? It is caught on the track by Larry Doby. And tagging is Walter Johnson and getting in there. So a runner at third with 2 outs now for Ichiro Suzuki, who is hitless thus far here in the 5th. This has been a great game 1. Actually, it was Big Train. Okay, Father Flare. Ichiro lines it down! Ichiro Suzuki is aboard! All aboard the Polar Express! The Seattle Mariners take a 6-4 lead on an Ichiro RBI single, his first hit while I've been playing with him, and his first hit this game. Ichiro! Haha, this man said, all aboard! All aboard! This man talking about some Polar Express. LOL, Mother Flare. Off to the races is Ichiro, and it's a ground ball, and if I was not running, then that would have gotten through. But Willie Mays is out, but I get 2 runs and take the 6-4 lead as Ben Zobrist. Now coming up. He will ground it out. Larry Doby, strikeout, single, Bono. Okay. Phew, he gets a pop-up, and now... Excuse me, Chipper Jones, who had a home run back in the... Golly! Who had a home run back in the 2nd. And he might have another! It's actually caught. I lied. I sounded like Chip Carey again. Welcome to Sports Flare Live, sounding like Chip Carey, Episode 1. Jeff Bagwell, who has 2 home runs today already. Sliding play. What a play. Who was that, actually? Probably a legend. Yeah, Sean Green making the play. The show motion. Nice pun there. Because instead of slow motion, it's show motion. Gary Carter now. Yeah, LOL. Anyway, Gary Carter now. Hopefully not a 3-pitch inning for the reliever, and it don't look like it. That thing is hammered on it. It's hard off the wall. I don't know that I'll live stream tomorrow because I'll be going to a football game, and I don't know about Monday either because it's my last day before Christmas break. But I definitely will next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because I live stream on weekends. And I'll go back to weekend live streaming as it's an intentional walk. I forgot who that was. I see you, Terry Francona. I don't need to keep staring at you. Jose Reyes was the one who gets intentionally walked. And it's Walter Johnson. He could make this game 9-4, but that's very unlikely. And I should not have done that with Gary Carter's 44 speed. What am I doing? Thought he was a lot faster, clearly. And Walter Johnson swings and misses in an absolute dart from the catcher to get him out. Who was that catcher? It's not Sandy Alomar. He should be a legend in the game, but I don't think he is. The catcher is Jason Kendall. What a shocker. Who is this dude? Never heard of him. And he had a solo home run. What do you know? This game makes no, I'm not bringing in no pinch hitter for my pitcher. Actually, I probably should now. He's going 6 and allowed 5. That would be a good idea. Who do I bring in here? Johnny Damon, Joe Carter, Adrian Gonzalez, Agon, Willie Stargell, or Ivan Pudge Rodriguez to pinch hit. Father Flair would probably know better than Mother Flair would, but if Mother Flair knows, then she knows. Or I could bring in Babe Ruth, too. Because he could give me the final 3 innings. Ivan or Babe Ruth, Father Flair. Well, Babe then. Okay. Babe Ruth it is! Eating hot dogs on the bench before getting put into this game. He lines it the other way! Base hit. Babe Ruth with a 63 speed despite his lovely hot dog eating and maybe even some chili dogs mixed in there. He's aboard. I just heard that joke before, and I mean, might as well use it. Nice! Ricky Henderson now with a runner in scoring position. LOL chili dogs. That's right, Ricky Henderson with a huge insurance run. They go to the plate at 7-5. And Ricky Henderson is safe at second base. Trading places, baby. Keep them moving. That's right. Now Dustin Pedroia. That's right, Mother Flair. Station to station and such. That's right. That is the other way, and I think you're going to have to go back here, Mr. What's your name? Ricky Henderson. Cannot believe I forgot that name. Safe, that's right. Ichiro now, who's got a single, still looking for his first home run on my team. Will I call it? I'm feeling an Ichiro home run here. I'm feeling an Ichiro home run here, and he grounds it. And the out is made. Ricky Henderson trying to trick him by going home, and he is just going to stop running because I don't know. That was not a smart decision. But still, Larry Doby due up, and I'm fine with Babe Ruth because he's a starter. He can also hit, and he gets 3 outs. The hot dog effect is working on Babe Ruth and maybe even the chili dogs every now and then. Willie Mays. He's going to go through a maze RIP as he grounds that. For a single here in the 8th. I just had to make some intense noise. It was probably annoying as well as Chipper Jones is out. That is Sean Green again. He's just getting every fly out I hit today. Made a sliding catch on this hitter now, Jeff Bagwell, who has 2 home runs, and then he gets a fly out to Chipper. The heck is this that fell? Yeah, it is. I'm going to put this on. This is what I got on one of the trips we went with recently, and I'm going to pause it. I don't want this on. It just fell. Sounds like that drink is empty. For sure, motherfucker. Put it right there. Eee, what was that? Cut! Okay. Yeah, bye-bye. I don't know what I'm talking about. That was very cringe. Jeff Bagwell, and he takes a pitch out, and I'm going to go throw this drink away. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. As Jeff Bagwell takes a pitch out for ball one, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 from Boone Logan. He's got to be a legend, because I sure have never heard of him. One, and Jeff Bagwell gets one in, and there'll be two going. Of course. The game loves to cheese you, and the cheese loves to cheese Dog Flare Teddy. Cheese? I love cheese! And he's not a legend, what do you know? Okay, please, Gary Carter, I'd love some more runs here. I don't feel safe with a 2-run lead. Gary Carter! It's gonna get over his head and over the wall! And Dolly Parton has entered the chat! 9-5 Mariners! Gary Carter with a 2-run home run! Not really. Dolly Parton has not really entered the chat. I just said that because, the score is 9-5 and she wrote a song called that. Sweet! Gary Carter! Giving me 2 huge insurance runs. Got over his head and over that wall. And now it's Jose Reyes, who got intentionally walked last time. Can he get a home run and make it back-to-back in a 10-5 lead? The answer to that question is no, but he can get at least a double. And I'm testing you, Sean Green. I'm testing you, Sean Green. I'm going 3 and I'm spraying. Oh, bad throw. No, he's out. Dang it. Of course. And a solo home run. What the heck, Babe Ruth? Babe Ruth back up. What the heck? He's a hitter. No, I'm not taking him out. Actually, I will. I'll put in Ivan Pudge Rodriguez. Just like Father Flair said earlier before Babe Ruth became an option, we're putting in Pudge Rodriguez. Or Ivan Rodriguez, in case you don't know who that is. And Ivan Rodriguez! I thought that was gone, but it's definitely an out. Ricky Henderson now. Ground ball. And he is out. We need to get something going here, chat. That has popped up. Oh. Grand Slam wins the game for the Guardians / Indians. Yeah, I'm very aware. Rich Gossage, as I used to call him, Rich Grossage, is going to try and lock down the save. He gets Alan Trammell out. He gets out Eddie Matthews, or rather Ben Zobrist, not Eddie Matthews. Take that away. And down Owen. Can he get the final out on Larry? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yes. I get the dub 9-6. If only they couldn't have scored that run, I would not have played the Dolly Parton song due to copyright, but if copyright didn't exist, then I would have played it. W, that's right. Oral Hershiser win. Let me sweep them. Taking on the Cubs in the World Series. Win, and a loss. Oral Hershiser. Gonna try and close it out, and I'm going back to that batting on offense only strategy. And we're gonna close it out here at the stadium that won a lot of world championships for the Dynasty Yankees. Old Yankee Stadium. Oral Hershiser versus Mike Clevenger. Let's go fishing, let's go fishing, let's go fishing, let's go fishing. I'm downstairs, I'm upstairs, I'm downstairs, I'm upstairs. Yankee Stadium, home of fishing. Yankee Stadium, home of fishing. Yankee Stadium, home of fishing. There's Joe the Goat Madden. He's not necessarily GOAT, and it's okay if you don't think he is. Joe Torre out. This is definitely a familiar stadium to Joe Torre, I can tell you that much. He managed that team here. Ground out Mike Clevenger going after it in the elimination game for the Cubs as Ricky Henderson bloop set, dives and misses. That would have been an insane play, and Ricky Henderson to end a second to lead off the inning. And yeah, those mistakes are what you gotta avoid if you're Joe Madden and the Cubs here. I know you won it in 2016, but you haven't won it since. And that is a ground ball diving play. He's going to go to first. He's going to be safe there. Play at the plate. Heads up base running from Ricky Henderson. Joe Torre cannot believe it. He made so many great decisions with the Yankees here at Yankee Stadium, but makes a bad one there. And it cost his team a run. Wow. Ricky Henderson's running off the bat here, and he's just going to first, hoping for the out. I'm like, he's there. Then he finally throws it, but Ricky Henderson is well safe. Yeah, baby. Ichiro now. He hits it well. It goes back and gone. 2-0. Ichiro Suzuki with his first home run this postseason. And his first home run while I've been playing as a 27-year-old on his flashback card. Would be legend card now, but wasn't at the time. Ichiro! Give me some potatoes, baby! They better be mashed, too. Yeah, baby! Yeah. Who is it now? Willie Mays. M-A-Y-S is Willie Mays grounds it. No mistakes made by Joe Torre this time. Mashed potatoes, that's right. Whereas one may say, and I think Father Flair says potatoes. Father Flair does not say potatoes. As here is Jeff Bagwell lining one caught. But the mistake by Joe Torre cost his team a run, and then Ichiro hits a home run to make it 2-0. When in reality, if you're the Cubs, it could just be 1-0. Jorge Posada, by the way, is a Cub. This is a new park, not a new park to him, rather. Yeah, it is, as I thought. Chipper Jones up 2-0. You gotta get comfortable. You gotta get chocolatey. And lines it through. Base hit. Ivan Rodriguez now playing this game instead of Gary Carter. And Pudge Rodriguez, who is a lot faster than Gary Carter, out the back. He gets a big lead, and he risks throwing it back. Mike Clevenger, that is. It's quite the name, Mike Clevenger. What if you named me Mike Clevenger, Mother Flair? And this time, he also fakes throwing it back. I wish that they had the limit again. I'm going as far as I can. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You like the name Sports Flair better, yeah. Oh, going. That's right. And Pudge Rodriguez. Tough play in the hole, Ernie Banks. He's going to go rob a bank. Not really. You should never do that. He's out. Well, that ain't good. I thought that was a definite hit, and that is a base hit. And it probably, possibly, and definitely would have gotten a run in if I'd not get picked off because of my horrible base running. No Oral Hershiser. I don't know that I trust in you to get the run in of all the people, but expect the unexpected, Cubby Cubs. Cubs, not Cubs. I'd not cuss. No one said I did. I don't know what I'm talking about. I should not have said that. The I'd not cuss part. That is also fouled back, and a potato that is mashed into a baseball will be caught by a fan. Which one will it be? There's about 1 trillion of them, so I don't know. But the 0-2 from Clevenger is the line drive. Base hit! Oral Hershiser with an RBI with 2 outs to make this a 3-zip ball game. Oral Hershiser, baby. How do you like that? An RBI from the pitcher. You never see those. And now Ricky Henderson lines it in a stutter step, and the out's made. I don't think I used stutter step right, but whatever. Mike Clevenger now. Ground out. Starlin Castro. Don't really know him that well. What the heck? When did they get Johnny Damon? What? Should be on my team. I don't know. Unless it's an older Johnny Damon. That would make more... Yeah, we do have Johnny Damon. Anyway, my bad. Excuse me. Dustin Pedroia to lead things off. The 24-year-old shortstop, I believe, grounds it. And you gotta get it through the hole. Ichiro now. It's already got 1 home run. It looked like he was calling his shot like Babe Ruth did back in the day. In the 40s or maybe even 30s, maybe even 20s, maybe even 1910s. I don't think it was the 1910s as that ball is caught. I think that's like a 31-year-old Johnny Damon instead of a 25-year-old Johnny Damon because he has a lot of different cards. Who is it? Willie Mays grounds it through the hole. Oh no, oh dear, bad base running, part 2. And he is out with ease. Oh no. That's some horrible base running. Now Joe Torre. Single. Ryan Braun. Mays. The say hey kid. That's right. Double play. Dang it, Willie. Jeff Bagwell. Can you get something started this inning? Because it clearly did not work last inning. As he pops it up and I have the controller on my head. Oh, okay, I do not have it on my head. Ooh, oh yeah, Hunter Pence, 30-year-old. I gotta say, I like that the Cub, like, on the Cubs logo. Like, I like that, like, C and then a Cub inside of it. But Chipper Jones the other way! Oppo Taco! And it'll be a double. A double. It's crazy to think that 2019 was 6 years ago. I don't know, it just is. And it's Ivan Rodriguez. Pudge Rodriguez grounds it. They make the play at first, or at third rather, so Chipper Jones is out. But Ivan Rodriguez is safe. Barely. Time goes by fast, for sure, Father Fleur. Jose Reyes gets into one, and nothing like the present, baby! That is off the wall. Pudge Rodriguez, Ivan Rodriguez gets the wave! He is safe! And somehow Jose Reyes gets back into third to make it 4-0. Nothing like the present, says Jose Reyes, as he gets a triple to make this 4-0. Now it's Oral Hershiser again. He's got quite the name, I'll give him that. That has popped up. And caught, of course. Of course. Lots of triples this screen, for sure. Wait, do we have a no-hitter going? Oh, we definitely don't. We have a two-hitter. Walk power. No, this is wherever it all falls off, isn't it? Yep. Oh, my word, Earl. Finally, you gave up 3 runs. What are we doing here, chat? Oral. Oh, my gosh. Oral. Hershiser, you're selling, but Ricky Henderson makes the play. Whoa. Why am I just getting zoomed in on 31-year-old Johnny Damon's face exactly? Can I have an explanation, please? That is hit well the other way! Back and caught. Why do I always sound like Chip Carey? But that was Dustin Pedroia. Dustin Pedroia. Ichiro now. I'd love an insurance run. It would mean the world to me here. Ichiro hits it down the line, but caught by, I cannot read, Brian Braun. Yeah, there we go. Totally could read that at first. Here's Ernie Banks, R.I.P., and he just hit a solo home run to tie this game. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Well, this inning, this at the end of the 6th, I'm definitely taking out Oral Hershiser, as he cannot do nothing, nor can my offense. He just hits it straight to Hunter Pence. That's a pretty impressive name, Hunter Pence. That's actually a cool name. Golly, that got stuck. Jeff Bagwell, if anyone could give me the lead, it's you! As that is also caught. We just love to fly out to Hunter Pence, apparently. And it's going to be a 3-pitch inning for Fernando Romero, or I don't know how to say it exactly. Maybe. Can Chipper Jones change that? Absolutely not. Oh, no. Head to the top of the 7th. So I guess it would technically be the 7th as his last inning. And maybe he'll go another with the way he dominated that inning. Probably not, though. Pudge Rodriguez, Ivan Rodriguez up trying to give me the lead. And he lines it as a die. Oh, he missed it! He missed it! And what are we doing going to second? Oh, my word. It's Jose Reyes now. Please, somebody. I just need one dude to step up in the spotlight. And maybe that'll be Jose Reyes. Father Flair. What's the score of the Buccaneers-Panthers game, or the Panthers-Buccaneers game? No. Who do I pinch hit here? Babe Ruth or Johnny Damon, Joe Carter, Adrian Gonzalez, Gary Carter, or Willie Stargell, or Babe Ruth? You don't have to say Babe Ruth, so don't feel forced. 13-7 Bucks. Okay, Father Flair. Even if they do make the playoffs, oh no, they're gonna get first rounded. If Babe Ruth is an option, go with Babe Ruth. Okay, that is absolutely not what I meant to do. Babe. If anyone can step up, it's the great hot dog man! Babe Ruth, the great Bambino. I should be stealing here, but I don't think I will. And Babe Ruth, you just gotta keep that fair and weight back. Come on, man. Yeah, I hear you vibrating, controller. You'll be fine, as that's a pop-up. Catch made. I'm gonna see if I could tag. No way, I'm out by a mile. Oh my gosh, it's a bad throw! Tag! No, he's safe! He is safe! He is safe! He is safe! Get out of here, Angel Hernandez! No offense if you're watching. Hey, Wave. He was safe! He was so safe, dude! Oh my gosh. No! No, but the game, they called him out. What up, Wave? That's right. I thought he was safe, but they called him out. This should not have been a double play. Is he out? Let's go here. Does the foot get there before the tag? So the tag is right there. Yeah, maybe that is the right call. I take that one back. Ernie Banks walk. Strikeout, strikeout, 3 of those. Yes, sir. That's right, Mother Flare. Ricky Henderson hits it well, and I am getting too excited. It is caught. How are you, Wave? How are you? Oh, come on, game. Maybe Angel Hernandez was not umpiring. Maybe he was the greatest umpire of all time. And that is a liner by Pedroia. Gonna get down. And if only he had speed. If only he had speed. I'm gonna steal a base anyway. I don't care if I'm out. Ichiro, you were the face of the Mariners for a while. You gotta be the hero. It would be a storybook ending if Ichiro could be a hero here, but I know it's not a walk-off, but Pedroia should have went. I don't know why he didn't. I'm getting nervous. Well, I'm sad, but I think that sadness will go away. It's more of service. That's not a word, but it's more of sad nervousness. Bad throw, and Pedroia's in scoring position. Yeah, baby, that's why you steal the bag, not back. How are you, Wave, as Pedroia goes off to third? Ichiro! Ichiro! Gone! 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 Ichiro Suzuki breaks the tie with a 2-run home run to give the Mariners the lead. The 27-year-old Ichiro clutch! That's right! You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life. Now it's up to my closer to close this out. Willie Mays, and I've got energy back, baby. I'm out of breath. Jeff Bagwell. That has popped up. No, don't even think about it. That's what ended last night. How about Ichiro making a possible YouTube short? Chipper Jones hits it well, but this time it is indeed caught. But not before the man of the hour, Ichiro Suzuki. This entire idea, or this entire live stream, built around the man. Does it? I kind of want to walk it off, but also it would be crazy if Ichiro could end it. So we're bringing in Lee Smith to try and close out. Fly out, Joe Torre. The Cubs' last hope here in Game 5 absolutely clobbers that thing back foul. My eyes are literally watering. I know you can't see. 0-2. Got him! Mariners! For the first time in franchise history! Our World Series championships! Throw it in the toilet! Actually, I should not have said that. But throw all the bad moments away, because they don't even need to break the MLB win record. The underdog Mariners get it done to win their first ever world championship. Lee Smith blew the fastball right by him to get the dub for the Mariners. And from 10-39 to trading for legends and 90-72 in a World Series championship in 5 games versus the Cubs. All thanks to Ichiro Suzuki's clutch 2-run home run. Everyone knows it. Everyone loves it. The Seattle Mariners are World Series champions for the first time in franchise history. Run out and celebrate the Seattle Mariners with rookie Ichiro, our 2019 World Champions in the game. Oh, baby. The Mariners Get it done! Yes, sir, Sean. Yeah, that's right, Mother Flare. Let's go. That's right, Father Flare. Go on. That's right, to the home run by Ichiro. Amen. We are the champions, my friend. Ichiro with 2 home runs, and the second one could not have came at a clutch more time. It deflects off of Johnny Damon. He's running. He's expecting that ball to be caught, but he's got to run just in case. No laziness here. As the Mariners are World Series champions. This was a great play, but I knew Ricky Henderson could score, and Joe Torre really cost him a run. It did not ultimately matter, because it would have still been a 5-4 final. But I would have been at the risk of losing if he'd not make that play. Then how about Ichiro to make it 2-0, gets it just over the wall. Mariners up 2-0, every Mariners fan feeling great. And then Oral Hershiser, of all the people, the pitcher, gets a single, and he advances to second as a run scores to make it 3-0, which is a highlight reel. Then Jose Reyes with a surprise but great triple to right. Lots of that in this live stream, as Mother Flare said. It bounces back, then it gets to Hunter Pence. I might have said Sean Green whenever I was calling it, but I meant to say Hunter Pence. That made it 4-0. Then it stayed, then it became 4-4, and that did score a run, and Jose Reyes was safe at third, barely. And then Ichiro, after the Cubs tried to come back with the clutch home run that ultimately helped the Mariners win it all at Yankee Stadium. It is their first World Series championship in franchise history. Then Lee Smith blowing a fastball right by Joe Torre to win the Mariners their first World Series. And they don't have to worry about breaking the MLB win record and losing the ALCS to the Yankees. They are World Series champions. Did I call that good, Mother Flare? Ichiro's the player of the game. 4 at-bats, 2 hits, 2 runs, 3 RBIs, no doubles, 2 home runs, and whatever that and no triples. Okay. No one really cares, so. Ichiro is a league leader. What do you expect? You did a great, Sean. Another successful rebuild. Great calling. Thanks, and yes, for sure, Mother Flare. You did a great job, Sean. I'm proud of you always. Another successful rebuild. Great calling. World Series champions! There's never a better feeling unless you, Playoff MVP. The live stream was centered around him. Rookie Ichiro Suzuki. And World Series MVP, a well-deserved one, with the live stream centered around him, with rookie Ichiro Suzuki also winning World Series MVP and playoff MVP / postseason. Gonna check out. Love you, buddy. Bye, Father Flare. Love you. See you later, Father Flare. Bye. Bye. Well, that's ironic. They got drafted by the Cubs and played there for a while. I bet he regrets leaving in 2010. Oh, he might have been part of that Aroldis Chapman trade, maybe. I don't know. 36 home runs for Ichiro, including that clutch home run in Game 5 of the World Series that helped the Mariners win it all. Bye, Father Flare. Ichiro does it! Ichiro does it! Ichiro does it! He played all games except for one, and I don't know why he'd not play in one game, but whatever. A lot more than 15 for the 27-year-old flashback card in Ichiro Suzuki's card, that is. And 112 RBIs, a lot of games compared to last season for Ichiro, who is 27. He hits with the fake side! Did not play all the games, but he got a nice 107 of those in. And how about Willie Mays dominating as well? Johnny Damon, not playing a lot of games, but still finding ways to... Oh, he did. But still finding ways to dominate. Taylor Ward, okay. Pedroia with another ring, his third of his career, I believe. $48 for Bags, Jeff Bagwell. Then 23 for Agon Adrian Gonzalez. Then 29 for, oh, I did not realize that was his 39-year-old card. That's my bad. It's all good, though, because I just, one. You had to do one season. Love you, I'm out. Okay, bye, Mother Flare. Oh my gosh, Burt Blyleven. What happened? Or Blyleven, rather. Can never pronounce his name, apparently, because it's just illegal. Not really, I'm teasing, or joking. Was he? Oh, he stayed on the team. I lied about him cutting it. About the game cutting him. Maybe he's in AA, but still. Ichiro gets his ring. He probably will retire, so I'm just... I don't want to have to worry about paying any guys. Do I have to? I don't think I do. I'll just see if he retires. Yeah, I know. Thank you. And he is the first retirement. Okay, that was quite easy. Jose Bautista. No, legend himself retires. Of course he does. This was a real picture. I would have never guessed that one in my life. Thought that he had him on that roster for, I don't know. A stumble by Santiago Castilla. That's all I know about him is that balk off. I would assume that's a reason for Ichiro too. Age as I thought, and he's gonna be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Well, let's see his stats. Not the 27-year-old, the 46-year-old one. Well, I guess the 27-year-old would be 28, but you know. 198 at bats, 3,127 hits, 117 home runs, 793 RBIs, 512 steals in a career, 310 average. Enjoy, Ichiro. So yeah, I guess it's technically not, but you know, I'm gonna count it. Bye guys, don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications. So yeah, bye guys. And I will not be streaming tomorrow because I'm going to a football game, an NFL game, and then I will not be streaming. And then I might stream Monday, but that's my last day of Christmas break, so I'm not sure. But anyway, bye guys. And bye Wave.